Welcome to another how-to video. My name is Ditech, CTO TVS, and today I'm joined by
Chris Pinder, CEO of HDANYWHERE.
Trump me. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take a look at a solution to a problem that we face every day with you guys, you CCTV installers. So CCTV is located somewhere and you want to distribute it to many televisions. Enter this product here. So we're going to take a look at the 4x1+1 solution today, where it's an MHUB with the app control. Hence we've got a TV, so we're going to put the input or output, shall I say, from a Hikvision NVR into our MHUB. We're then going to connect it to our trusty TP-Link router, and Chris will demonstrate the app functionality. Then we've got an output from the MHUB to our lovely cinema screen behind us. And we're also going to connect it into a local monitor, so we get it distributed onto 2 monitors. But Chris is also going to put a second source from his laptop, which is down there. So all of our cabling is ready to go. So over to you, Chris, to unbox it.
Okay, so this is our 4x1+1, which we just call the 411 normally. Small one first, that's your receiver that's going to go behind the TV.
Okay.
So in this instance, we are going to go with...
This is the output, guys, to our monitor wall. We've pre-rigged this. This is for this, the cinema room.
I'm going to put that there. And then this is the central hub.
Okay, we had to take a little break there. Jake is now in control of the camera, so Jake Cam, thank you. Just to talk about the rear of the unit, so you've got your Wi-Fi connections, your different source inputs and outputs, your connection to your unit, which Chris has helpfully rigged up with a HDMI lead going to our cinema wall there.
Thank you, Chris.
Plus your network connection, etc. Really good build quality. Again, built of that high-grade aluminium, but it's absolutely fantastic quality. And on the front, you've still got the manual selection buttons if you don't want to use the app, if that's more convenient.
Okay, so this is the HDMI output from the Hikvision NVR.
Correct.
We're going to put
That's just trailed along the floor. It's just set up for demo reasons into the back of there.
Yeah.
Into that little guy there.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to take another HDMI connection, which is this could be
all
a Skybox,
stuff,
could be a Skybox, it could be an Apple TV, a Roku or a Blu-ray player, anything. So we've got 2 inputs here. PS5, anything with a HDMI out. If it was a big CCTV installation with multiple NVRs, it could be a second NVR.
It could be, yeah. That's a really good point. Where we've got those installations where they are splitting those NVRs, it could be 2, 3 or even 4 NVRs at some point, and this can be your control mechanism.
So now we need the HDMI from our local display.
Local monitor.
Which we'll put into output A. And then we're going to put the long network cable.
I've helpfully prepared one here.
Here it is.
So helpfully prepared a network cable. So
we're
you take
imagining that this cable is going quite some distance between the hub and this cinema room, which is, I don't know, in a converted garage, let's say.
Into the back of the unit here.
Then we're going to connect the MHUB to your local area network. You can do this by Wi-Fi, but for the sake of this demo, we're going to do it via a cable. Now we just need to plug the power in.
Yep. So the box.
Oh, it's still in the box. Here it is.
Oh, helpfully away.
Oh, another unboxing. What a treat.
Look at all these. These are all the IR cables. And actually, look, there's the Wi-Fi aerial.
Nice.
Yeah. For all those aerial lovers.
And I'm giving an aerial view, so...
Oh, and did you wash your Ben Sherman with aerial?
Other brands are available.
Like Lambretta.
Absolutely, yeah. Not
Paul Smith.
Paul Smith, yeah. If anyone wants us to sample any designer brands, we're more than welcome.
Send them over.
Well.
Send them over.
Yeah, we like a bit of merch at DVS.
DVS.
Send it to attention of Dave and Jake.
Giacomo.
Giacomo, yeah.
Harsh but fair.
Chris is going in the basement. What's happening down there?
I'd do anything for you guys.
Yeah, don't maybe not show the.
So you're plugging that in there.
Really, you don't want to see this.
Here we go.
Guys,
behind the scenes.
Just a point there. If you have a smart home installed like this, then you need to sack the installer, because that's not how we would expect a smart home to be installed.
I'm plugging it in now, and you can even lock it like that. Okay, so.
And we have power. And this is powered, this remote unit is actually powered over the Cat5 cable as well, so we don't need a separate power supply. Why would you need the separate power supply on this, Chris?
Good question. It's there for redundancy.
Okay.
So Yeah, that's all that's there. So you can choose to power it over the cable or over the directly to the unit itself.
Perfect.
If, for example, you had a damaged cable and you weren't able to deliver the 5 volts over the cable, you could revert to the...
That's a really good point, so there is redundancy in that method. I like it.
Okay, so we've switched the screen on now, and this screen as well, which is the right way to do it. Switch the hub on first, then the screens.
And then screen secondary, yeah.
So Hikvision input plus the laptop input of the nice roaring fireplace, and then our outputs.
You're such a romantic, Dave.
It's a romance.
But what's that noise outside? I think I want to check the CCTV.
Good point. Check the CCTV on our spot monitor.
Well, I happen to have the app open,
Good.
as you can see, and are we in the cinema or are we in the lounge?
So which one's cinema, which one's lounge?
What's that? The big one's the cinema.
Oh right, sorry.
I mean,
yeah, obviously, yeah.
And so I'm going to move to the lounge to control the lounge, and Hikvision's on input 1, so I'm just going to press input 1, and then the screen, hopefully,
We'll switch.
to the Hikvision.
But don't forget, when you're going between different resolutions, that switching time may take a little bit longer, just to point out.
Yes.
So now we're watching it in the cinema and in our lounge, we've got the same thing. So you can see how powerful this little device can be, interacting with the app, plus the remote control, plus the buttons on the front. So 3 different ways to control it, and of course HDANYWHERE can make bigger matrices than this. So if you've got more inputs, more outputs, you use a bigger matrix.
So we'll bring the ambience back to the lounge.
Bit of romance in our life, Chris.
Yes. There you go.
There you go. Some marshmallows and nice and warm for the winter there, Chris. So hopefully you understand how this can work for you and your customer base, and that was a very quick demonstration of how this can be deployed and used. Thank you very much for watching our demonstration. Don't forget, head over to DVS website or speak to your DVS sales rep for more information on HDANYWHERE, and we will see you very soon.
I needed to know if Chris could go down the stairs unaided. So that's...
How do you read?
Go down the stairs again, Chris, please, just so we know. There we go. Well, that's the testing done.